Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mass Effect. We're doing more side content today. Last time we did Hades Gamma. Today we're doing the Voyager cluster. And probably more. I doubt that the Voyager cluster will take us the whole video. Alright. We are once again going to take Garrus and Tali. Up just right in the middle. The debris, research facility, anomaly, research facility. There are 3 research facilities on this planet.
On my way.
Is this the Rogue VI? I thought the Rogue VI was on the moon.
Now it gets fun.
Rachni! Oh, this is Cerberus. I see. Well, this is just chaos. But they had a Rachni. Where they acquired a Rachni is a good question.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Indeed they do, Garrus. I really need to get a better assault rifle, though. My assault rifle is garbage. Ord 5. Maybe that will be an upgrade. Let's see. I have a Lancer 3. That's what we need? Still nothing for Garrus to wear. Also nothing for Tally to wear. She needs a new weapon. That is absolutely something. That is a true statement. Apparently I've never given her weapons before, which surprises me somewhat. There. Oh, and squad points. Garrus, only 2? How am I supposed to get you to your armor with only 2 points? Alright, here we go. A much more grown Rachni this time. I'm going to deal with after I killed the Cerberus guys. Alright, now we deal with the Rachni warrior in there.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
Area secured.
There appears to be a pyramid up here. Ooh. Light armor for a Quarian.
Go, go, go! I gotta be more careful.
I'm just gonna keep working my way around stealing y'all's stuff.
Stop to make, Shepard. We owe Kahoku that much. Perimeter clear.
Ah, damn.
Shepard, over there. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
I had forgotten what happened to Admiral Kahoku. Alright, we do a little more sweeping for more stuff. I don't actually expect there to be anything more. But this corner over here we haven't gotten anywhere close to yet, so might as well start by checking it. Yeah, like that, nothing here. Apparently we didn't survey the system when we were last here. Or maybe that system wasn't there last time we were here. Okay, we're not going to land here yet. We're going to survey the system first. And see if I was right, because there should be something surveyable here. Yeah. It's cold on this planet. Minus 72 Celsius. And let's bring Ashley and Tally this time. Back overkill. Ashley's got 4 points. Unlocked heavy armor. First aid. Immunity sounds like a good thing to have. Tally's got 2 points to spend. Go with damping. And give Ashley some actual equipment. Okay, she's actually gotten some equipment. Okay, she's currently wearing Survivor 3. Phoenix 4 is similar to what she's got. And Survivor 3 was medium armor. Yeah, we only currently have one set of heavy. Alright, dropped us down here. Anomaly, Alliance homing beacon. You know, I feel like this is the kind of planet you would not want to live on for any reason. Those cases where you can't even really tell what color anything is because the light is so red.
Mine shaft. That's the source of the signal.
A trap. It has to be.
Yeah, this thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
Your grasp of the obvious is inspiring. There's still a nuke down there. Check your corners and watch your back.
All right, Shepard.
Just doing a quick sweep of the room before we go through that door. I think this is a mission where we go down, activate something, and then enemies spawn behind us. Quite possibly husks.
What the hell?
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Haliat. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
That would be the Skillian Blitz.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
We'll find a way out of here.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Alright, one nuke disabled. I remember this place. It's one of those places you're gonna have to do a lot of running over the surface. Because we're here. Well, we're not that far away. Although getting down is a challenge. Oh, we've got goons down here now. And let's come over here. Because they would be much easier to kill in the Mako, after all. Oh no, I remember the last time I did this mission, we come out of the tunnel up here, and I knew I left the Mako over here, so I ran over here, not realizing that they had stolen the Mako and moved it over here.
On my way.
And that's why you keep exploring. Brushing away the carbonization on the door of the contragravity speeder, you see the Nezo brand name. Judging by the charring, the wreckage has been here since the star's last variable peak. The corpse is wearing the remains of an expensive suit and what appears to be melted antique aviator goggles. I feel like that might be an Amelia Earhart reference, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, we're good. Alright. Got one more system, and this will be the one with the Cerberus base in it. Yeah, that's probably where the base is. Alright, on this one, we're taking Ashley and we're taking Garrus. Very mountainous, this place. I have to give the Alliance credit. This thing is one of the most well-balanced vehicles in existence. It really should have rolled there. Alright, we need to turn around. And I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything in this corner just because of how hard it is to get here. But I still have to check it. Because as hard as it is to get in, it's going to be that hard to get out, too. Alright, this corner's clear. Let's see if we can stay to the low ground. The answer is going to be no. We're going to get too close to the edge. What, are we going to have to deal with another Thresher Maul? Just in case we are about to deal with another Thresher Maul, we are going to save the game. Yep. I get too far away and it... Well, that's 3 Thresher Mauls down. I guess I should probably scrap some stuff. There. All right. Alright, that's a very sheer face right there. Sorry for running over you like that, buddy. Wait. You said this was a mummified Solarian. He is a mummified Solarian. No Solarian would join Cerberus. No, Cerberus wouldn't take a Solarian.
Shields down.
Out the button I meant to push. Get up, Garrus.
I will.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Alright, so we have apparently taken care of the Cerberus problem. And we have archived some files to decrypt. I don't remember if that ever comes up again. I think I want just off this planet.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
Your deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
I'll transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable man, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Alright. Not gonna go to Pharaohs yet. Go to Gemini Sigma. Balloon class modular conveyor of human design. Okay, we're gonna zoom out. See which mission this is. So I can determine what party I want to bring with me. Don't need to talk to Rita's sister. That's not it. So we don't have a mission to board this thing, so we are, of course, going to board this thing. I think in this case we're going to bring the tech team with us. Although no, tech team. And I got 4 points to spend. Can't spend anything there. There we go. He can now wear medium armor. We can put some armor on him. Alright, Tally. Yeah, you never unlock anything above light armor. And Avenger 6. Lancer 5. Thunder 5. Let's stick with what we got. Place our Firestorm 4 with Firestorm 5. Stiletto 4 with a Stiletto 5. New there. I think I'm wearing heavy armor. I don't think I'm going to find anything in here that's an upgrade, so... Garrus. We have medium Turian armor. How does that sound, buddy? Yeah.
Looks like this vessel was abandoned.
Everything's shut down. Only basic life support is running.
Trap. Smells like a trap.
Did you hear that? Sounded like footsteps.
I want to say this thing is
That was
infested
no
with...
accident. The whole place could be a trap.
That's because I'm pretty sure the whole place is a trap, Garrus. There appears to be a dead man laying here.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
Oh, he's still alive.
I'm not seeing any brain activity on the readouts. He's dead. This body is just an empty shell.
Maybe we should shut the machine down. It's the merciful thing to do.
It's your decision, Shepard. But maybe we should wait until we know more about what's going on before we do anything.
Agreed.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't!
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Engaging target.
You did the right thing, Shepard.
This wasn't the ship I thought it was.
Take him out!
Equip that system. If we find anything in the Han system. Level 2 cold hazard. Got another crime boss to deal with here. There's something. Probably not even going to show up on the map, but it's something. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay, things are really, really steep. There. I always get nervous when I see big open fields like this, because it can always be another Thresher Maw. And at this point, I think I've killed enough of those things. Another gigantic open field. But we found something at least. feel kind of bad that I haven't played this game in over a decade, and I recognize a lot of these planets. I must have spent far too much time driving around in circles on these things. Well, something's going to shoot at me, but I'm not sure where it is. I don't know if it's on the other side of this mountain or if it's on top of this mountain. I'm feeling like it's on top of this mountain. Yep.
Take him out!
You know, I almost think if you've got a crime boss hiding out on a planet like this, they're already as good as dead. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find a hole in this. Insufficient Omnigel. Well, that's something I can take care of. Alright. You are now Omnigel. Okay. You are now Omnigel. As are you. As are you. There. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to find here, but we're gonna go look anyway. Okay, there's something else here. And of course, it's up on top of a mountain. Because why wouldn't it be? That was not the button I meant to push. Gold? Is this a planet with gold on it? Cobalt. Okay. Alright, back to the ship. Done in this system. As we've done these three, go to the Armstrong Nebula. Maybe not. It's a pretty big system. Kepler Verge. Just one system? We'll do that. Okay. That is a planet we can land on. I think we've already scanned this system. Okay. Was this the system that had Major Kyle in it? In this case, let's bring Kaidan and Garrus. No, Kaidan and Liara. I rarely bring Liara on missions, so I should bring her on this one. Planet with actual grass on it. So, no, this is not the planet with Major Kyle. That's alright. This planet doesn't look nearly as inhospitable as the last. Which probably means there's 5 Thresher Mauls here. There's gold. With some kind of weird alien creatures. I don't know if any other planet we've seen has actual living creatures on it. It is a very strange deer with hands. I did not mean to run over you. I am sorry. Somebody's shooting at us. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything about that base from here. I'm not sure if I'm even going to get to a position where I can see it. Alright, back to the Mako. You are deploying small arms fire against what is essentially a tank. Just realized I don't think I've ever assigned Liara any points. Kaidan, you've got 6 points to do. Sure. And Liara, you've got 47 points to spend. Good. Cap out a sorry scientist. Let's unlock electronics, because we might need electronics. And max out throw. And barrier. Lock stasis. Rest of the points in barrier. And start putting points in warp to unlock singularity. Kaidan. Armor. How about some Gladiator 4? That ought to do. Liara. Also get some Gladiator 4. And get a Polaris amp. Caden, you can have Unity 5, sure. Weapon. Get an Avenger 5. Liara also gets an Avenger 5. It should be plenty, but let's just upgrade everything. Okay. Always interesting when you find a dead guy inside when you haven't started shooting yet. There will, of course, be shooting. Another dead guy, though. Okay, we got flanked there. Please have an autosave when we entered this building. Of course not. And I don't remember what else we found. Wasn't anything of major importance. But there were a lot of guys in there. By now I should know better. I should just save when I enter one of those facilities. But we've had an easy go this evening, so... Okay, so we've got six-legged deer on the other side of the planet. And over here we have crab things.
To me.
Alright, that guy we're gonna have to go fight by ourselves. Or well. Okay, we broke the scenery a little bit. Okay, we are now back in here. Once again, assign all those points. Unlock stasis. Liara. Let's max out barrier. Stasis. Lock electronics. Save. So we don't have to do this again.
Form up.
Get over here, you two. What are you doing in there? Field boost on me. Liara, use singularity on that guy. And do a sweep of the room. Yeah, I think we're ready to progress. Oh, there's another. How did I miss that one? Another dead guy.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
Corporal Toombs? But I saw you die on a Coos. How did you get here?
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this! This man is delusional!
See, they were running tests on the Thresher Maws. They let those things hit us just to watch and study. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
Toombs, I didn't see anybody. If I'd seen you, I'd have come back for you, I swear.
You can't believe Toombs! He doesn't have any proof! I demand a fair trial!
He was there! You bastard! He knows the truth! They treated me like a lab animal. I only escaped because somebody destroyed Cerberus, their big organization. This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit! Are you with me?
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
Toombs, if I could have helped you on a Coos, I would have. All I can do is help now. Let me.
Okay. I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We'll come over here and pick up this material. And there was a deposit of gold over on the other side somewhere. I think I remember where it is. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to climb this mountain though. There. I think it's over this way. Maybe this time I can avoid... This time I can avoid running over any of them.
On my way.
Maybe an accidental rocket launcher shot to the face. Or a cannon, I guess. Alright, let's get off this planet before we kill something.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. I hope this helped you find some peace, Commander. Thank you. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright, I think that is about enough of that for tonight. Or for today. Or for whatever time it is that you are watching this. For me, it is Sunday night and almost midnight. So, I think we're going to call it here for the night. And I will be back next time. Until then, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. And have a good day.